in the AT&T, and I played golf with Randall Stevenson, who was the CEO at that time. I called him. I wanted to see what I could do. Clearly business-oriented economic development, my background, not surprisingly. And I kind of laid out what the arguments were. 2 weeks later, his chief of staff called. 11 months later, they announced that they were going to move to Dallas.
What was the economic impact of that?
Significant. They said on the front end that this would be 800 people. I never believed it would be 800 people. The city of Dallas did put about $5 million down on the table, which was probably more, when you think about it, a show of support than it was a number. Clearly, if you looked at the balance sheet of AT&T, you would be challenged to find where that number was. But I knew the 800, and that was the number they gave that kind of justified our contributions of bringing jobs to town, et cetera. If the headquarters moves here, I can tell you some of the units that they were going to leave back where they weren't going to stay there. Those units would migrate to where the CEO and the senior leaders were. In addition to that, you would have vendors that would come in and that would be focused on it. So we've ended up with a multiple of those numbers. So about 16 months after they had moved, I did a little calculation myself. I went in and looked to what their donations into the community were, where they had made donations, educational, arts, et cetera, across there. $55 million is the number I got. I may not have got everything. So if anybody wants to ask me about that $5 million investment, I would love to have them show me their portfolio and see if they got a return over six months that went from 5 to 55.